Hey guys, today I'm filming my next Hit It or Quit thoughts on hauls. If you've never seen one of these videos from me before, I will have my playlist linked down below, and I will be reviewing all the products I featured in a haul video a year ago to let you know my current thoughts on those products. I will have my playlist and the individual videos linked. I will also list all the products that I'm mentioning. I am going to be talking about products from two different haul videos today, my November haul and my Sephora Fall VIB sale haul. Starting with the Sephora haul, first is something that I don't have any longer. I did end up returning it and I only used it a couple times, so I only have some thoughts on it. The Lilah B Lovingly Tinted Lip Oil in Be Elegant. I could not find my thoughts in a review video, unfortunately, but I was wearing it in my haul. I said that the color was darker than I expected. Also, it had a really fat applicator, but it was so dense and not fuzzy that it really didn't hold much product. But I cannot remember my thoughts on the formula itself, but I guess I didn't love it because it was returned. And I think the only reason I picked it up is because the brand was pretty discounted because it was leaving Sephora and it was the additional 20% off. Then I had gotten the Lawless Forget the Filler Holiday Lip Gloss Trio. I used up one of the shades. I cannot remember the name. I'll have to put it on the screen. It was a like metallic champagne rose color, but it did not look metallic on the lips. It just added to that fullness effect. It was very pretty. I used it up as a purse balm gloss replacement. And then we have these other little minis. The Lawless minis don't come with a ton of products, so if you are looking for an easier gloss to pan, I would recommend these. And all three of the shades are just exclusive to the set. They've not come out with them in the full size. So we have this light ballerina pink blush sand, and then the color Bitten, which is almost like a raspberry shade. I do like both of these and I do want to pan them this upcoming winter, but I don't know that I would buy either of these individually, even if it was sold on its own, but I definitely like them enough to use them up. And once I start using them consistently and panning them, I might change my mind on that. This is a really nice formula. It does give a plumping effect without having a burning sensation or even really much of a cooling effect. And they are a little bit thicker, a little sticky as they wear off. I don't really mind. They give so much fullness in that glassy look. They are a really, really nice gloss. Then from the Sephora Friends and Family sale, I had gotten one of the little mini perfume sets and I turned in the voucher for my little travel size and I picked Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid by Viktor and Rolf, and I love this, and I do not like original Flowerbomb. I will have the notes on the screen. I really, really love this fragrance. Once I use this up, I will decide if I want this size again or I want a bigger size, but it is really a good one. Then I decided to get another Lawless Forget the Filler gloss. This is Cherry Vanilla. This is scented like cherry, and I actually really like this scent. It smells like those Ludens cherry like cough drops things. This is a super pretty sheer, like pinky red. I really liked this for more of that popsicle look in the summertime, so I definitely would recommend this. I do not think it is intimidating and it just gives that really juicy look on the lips. And then I remember how excited I was for these two Natasha Jona products. They were, I think, 50 or 40% off, and then I got that extra 20% on top of it, and I actually wish I didn't buy either of them, so I am going to be passing these on or maybe trying to sell them. I'm not quite sure. So this is the Natasha Jona Mini Sunset Palette. The quality is fine. I think the shades are beautiful, but I definitely have these colors a million times over. And then we have the Blush and Glow with a mini highlight and blush. Again, fine, but nothing spectacular. So I definitely wish I had saved my money, even though these ended up being, I want to say, maybe like $12 and $8. I mean, really good deal, but just didn't need them. Next, I gotten 3 of the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serums. This was from his second shade edition. That was just the cream finish. They did not have any shimmer, unlike the original ones, and I did get 3. These are all super similar, but I just could not pick between them, and I'm so excited to wear these this winter. I really love this formula. I tried lots of other lip products like this. I really still like this one the best. The first one is Blush Glow, Rosewood Glow, and Petal Glow. These are not the best swatches as I didn't really twist them up, but I would say Blush Glow is a little warmer. The Rosewood Glow has a bit more mauve in it, and then Petal Glow on the bottom is a little bit more pink. Again, you don't really need them all, but I'm totally fine with this, and I really love this formula and will wear it a lot in the winter. I would love to try to pan one of these to see how long it would take. But as you guys know, with this type of formula, twist up does not twist back down. Super creamy, so do not go in all hard or it is gonna make a damn mess. Don't twist up too much, but I really love these. These do have a bit of a menthol scent to them. If you don't like that, I don't feel like they dry my lips out, but other people have had that effect, and I just love how full it makes my lips look and how creamy they are. Next, from Tower 28, I got their holiday gloss set last year, which came with a limited edition shade, and this is the color Dream, another more frosty gloss. I've not used this one yet, but it is clear essentially, so I'm going to use this up next year as a purse balm gloss type of product. And then it also came with coconut, which I did use up my original this year, so this is the one from last year's set. I absolutely love this color for summertime. I don't really like very bold lips, so this just gives the perfect amount of color. It's a really nice warm pink shade, and definitely recommend that set. This year they did bring back the holiday set from 2 years ago. I recommend you guys pick that one up. So it has the actual clear gloss Chill, and then it has Chestnut, which is such a stunning shade. So if you missed out on it 2 years ago, definitely get it now. But I am still like happy I got this set, but I really didn't need it, especially because this is basically clear. And then I had gotten the Kosas Wet Set Undressed Lip Gloss Trio Volume 2, and I have actually used all 3 of them up this year, which is so exciting. And all of these shades are now sold individually. So the first shade is more of a duochrome topper. I think it's pretty. I don't use toppers, so I just used it on its own. And it does have like a regular gloss formula. Just I feel like with that duochrome shimmer, it would be more noticeable maybe on top of the lip color, but I don't do that. I don't layer them up and do the combos. So I used that one as a purse gloss balm and it was fine. But I loved the other cream shades in that line. It was so pretty. The other color, I cannot remember the name of it. I'll have to put them on the screen, was a really pretty more warm pink. And I just at first could not figure out the right season. I thought, oh, this will be great for winter. No, it was a little bit too warm. So it ended up being a perfect spring pink. And then this color I just used up is Bear, which is more of a warm nude. I really liked the color of this one. I don't necessarily feel like it went with all lip colors, or I didn't like this on days where I wore this with no other makeup, but with warm looks, this is incredible. I've mentioned this so many times this year, so I apologize for repeating myself, but I would recommend the cream finishes of the Kosas lip glosses. It's not a lip oil. It is a lip gloss, but it almost basically feels like a lip gloss mixed with a thinner lip cream, because it does have that like smooth opaque finish and it gives like a little bit of shine, but not quite as glassy as some other glosses or lip oils. The only reason that I would not be buying these in the full size is because of the scent. To me, it smells like plastic mixed with MAC vanilla, and I really hate MAC vanilla. I know most people like it. I don't. So I think that most people will not have any issue with the scent. I just do. So for that reason, at least right now, I won't be repurchasing these, but I could be persuaded in the future with another set. And these also were pretty easy to get through, which is great because I still have 2 minis left from the set from 2 years ago to get through, but really pretty colors, and I would recommend the cream ones. And then I had gotten some Kaja PR to celebrate the Sephora sale, so I wanted to talk about those things that I've tried. First would be the Butter Up Play Bento Cheek Trio. Butter Up is the shade name. I think there's 5 colors now. So it comes with a matte blush, very pigmented. It is a matte finish, but doesn't really look dry on the cheeks. I really like that. Then you have this very pretty highlighter. It's not super intense, but it's also not the most subtle. I think this is like a great medium as far as the glow. And that's a powder product. The top 2 are powder, and then the bottom is cream. I really like this. It's a very good color for me. A really nice smooth formula. And applies well, blends easily. I definitely would recommend this. Then I had the Cheeky Stamp Buildable Blush in number 5 Sassy, which was a really pretty coral color. And I just ended up passing it on because I knew I just wouldn't reach for it enough. I hardly reach for my other liquid blushes. But this is nice and buildable. I would say definitely use a beauty sponge to apply it and you're going to have the most seamless finish. And it is a nice product. Subtle but buildable. But just not quite my thing because then I'm going to put my face powder on top and then it's going to, you know, take away the dew. It's going to make the color go away because they only build up to a certain point. So yeah, it's not quite a product for me, but I do think it is very fun. And don't use the stamp that comes with it unless you're trying to be like cutesy for a video or a picture. Then I have the Kaja Gloss Shot in Honey Drizzle, which is a peach shade. I'm wondering if these are being discontinued because some of the colors are not on Sephora anymore and these are more discounted than some of their other products are right now on their site. And it has like a very interesting applicator, but it does have that scoop, so it does pick up extra product. This is a beautiful peachy nude without being super warm. It is not as warm as the Kosas shade. I like this gloss formula. I'm wearing another one right now. I don't love it. This does get more sticky than some other glosses, but when you first put it on, it feels like super smooth and cushiony. I would love to use up the ones that I have. And even if it's not being discontinued though, I wouldn't repurchase this. I like the Lawless ones a little bit more and I definitely like the Tower 28 ones more. Then one of my favorite products ever would be their Bento eyeshadow trio in Peach Madeline. So you have this more chunky shimmer shade, a smooth shimmer shade, and a matte. I have tried some of their other trios and haven't loved them quite as much. I really love this one. The colors work perfectly for me in the spring and I like the formula of these. I would say that this one in particular is a winner. Then I had one of the Love Swipe Lightweight Cushiony Lip Mousse in number 2 Sweet Softie. I did end up passing this on. It was a very comfortable liquid lipstick formula, but it was more of that moussey consistency. So I would recommend these if you're wanting a liquid lipstick. I just am not super into them right now. Then the Heart Melter Moisture Melt Lip Gloss Stick in number 7 Let's Chill. It's shaped like a heart, which is very cutesy. I don't really like them. I think they can be built up to be a bit more pigmented, but they are almost a little bit sticky. They're not creamy like the Make It by Mario. So I did end up passing those on. Wouldn't really recommend them considering how many similar styles of products there are now that have a better formula for me. And then the last thing was the Whipped Dream Multi-Eye and Cheek Color in number 3 Rose Macaron. I do not feel like it blended out in the cheeks very well. It just sets a little bit too quickly. So I ended up using it like a liquid lipstick and I loved the color on my lips. But yeah, the formula was not as nice as the Love Swipes on the lips. So I would just say pass on this product. They're all matte shades and sort of in the same color family. All right, so now we're into my November haul from Target with some coupons and rewards. I had gotten the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in number 1 and number 6. I got number 6 to use as a bronzer shade and it ended up just being way too dark for me. So I passed it on to a tan friend to use as a bronzer for her. And then I got number 1. This is too dark for me, so I haven't used it very much. I've been panning other things, but I'm hoping to maybe get to this next year. I have other things that are older that I'm gonna prioritize, but maybe get to this. But they did just release some newer shades, one of them being a lighter color that does look like it will work for me. I definitely wanna buy that, but I feel like I need to use this up first, but we'll see. I think if I can get it for a good price, I'll change my mind. But if you guys can see, that is super peachy and a little bit dark for me, so I'm definitely bummed by that, but I'm really glad that they added some new shades because formula-wise, it seems really nice and like it won't make me as greasy as some other products might. Then from Sigma, I think it was like 40% off and free shipping or something. I had gotten one of their newer brushes from last year, the F12 setting powder. Amazing brush. I really like this. I need to rotate through my face brushes because I have so many, but this is a great shape, super soft, definitely recommend. And then I had gotten their holiday cheek duo, and Sigma has not released a holiday set unless the Beauty and the Beast collection is their holiday set, but I don't think it is. So Hopefully they will come out with something because I really have loved them in the past, specifically the cheek duos. And this is the Glisten and Glow. So you've got a highlight and a blush. This is a little bit of like a deeper version. I am still able to make them work for me, but if you have a medium skin tone, this would look fantastic. I love the Sigma cheek products. I would say though that I think that the highlighters that are in these duos are softer than the ones that are in the singles. Those almost feel like a baked gelée, and this is just like a regular powder. I don't know why. Maybe that's just me. Let me know if you have tried them. But the blushes feel the same as the ones in the palettes. This is amazing. Love that I got this. It did come with a travel size brush. They keep doing the same brush with all of the different cheek duos, which is a little bit of a bummer to me, but I get it. That's their thing. And I love that they include a brush because the quality is just as good as the ones with the full size handles, but definitely recommend this if it is still available. Then I had gotten a lot of things from Ulta that I ended up returning. These things were between 30–40% off. The Alma Beauty Black Magic Palette. The shimmers were more like multi-chromes, which looked incredible. But with the mattes in there, I just knew I wasn't going to use the mattes, which was like half the palette. And then from Live Tinted, I got in the Hue Beam Blushing Bronzer because it looks so beautiful. But I was then able to swatch it in person in store, and it's just too dark for me. So I returned it brand new. And then I had also gotten the Live Tinted Hue Gloss in Proud, and I felt like I just didn't need it. And this is something though that I would buy again because I have since gotten another color. I do think it's a really nice gloss formula. Pretty decent price point. I see the gloss is a little bit thicker. It is smooth, a little sticky as it wears off, but not like a super tacky gloss. I do think it is quite nice. Then I think I had a $10 off coupon, or these are 50% off, can't quite remember. Either way, these were $20. This is the Buxom Full Force Lipstick in Goddess. Such a great peachy nude color, and I love this formula. I am so sad because this has been discontinued and replaced with another formula, so definitely check your TJ Maxx and Marshall store to see if you can find these on sale. I barely like any lipstick formulas. I'm so picky about bullet lipsticks in particular, and this was one of my top 3, so I'm really bummed by that, but I'm happy that I got all the shades that I think that I would get use out of. And their new lineup, I think they covered a good variety of colors, but I don't think any of them are particularly nuanced or special. So I, as of right now, won't buy any unless they add some new shades. Then I had gotten a L'Oreal Glow Paradise lipstick in 130 Nude Heaven. It was a pretty nude color. This has L'Oreal's strong floral scent. I couldn't really get past. And this was like a balmy lipstick, but it was not like the Mario. It was much thinner and like slippier, and I did not like the texture of that or the scent, so it went back even though the color was pretty. Then I had gotten these Nabla liners for 40% off. These are incredible, and I'm so sad that the colorful ones have left their site, and I think even on the Nabla site it's only available in a set, which is so sad because I really wanted the more pastel blue shade, but I'm so glad I have these. We have lavender and mint. If I didn't say already, I love this formula. I have 2 of their other neutral liners and it's so good. It is like a chunkier style, so you can use this as a shadow stick or as a liner, and there is a sharpener on the bottom. I probably would say it's not precise enough for the upper lash line, but it works for me for waterline and lower lash line. I love these. Very opaque for pastel liners. They stay in place nicely. They did just come out with some shimmer liners. If they come to Ulta, I will definitely be picking one up in the future, but I do think those are fantastic. Then I had gotten the Lancome Lay 8 Hypnose Mascara, which is new. It was 40% off. You can see I haven't used it yet, but I'm about to. I work through my mascaras oldest to newest. And then Ofra products were 40% off. I got in their liquid highlight in Monroe, and it just looked pretty subtle to me and more of almost like a glowy primer, but I have glowy primer, so I didn't need to keep that, so I didn't. But I was so excited to see that Ulta had the pressed highlighter in the Hills, which is a lighter version of Rodeo Dry. This is now one of my all-time favorite highlights. I think the color is absolutely perfect for me. The depth, the undertone, absolutely recommend this one. Then I wanted to mention some PR products I'd gotten from Mayleys because I have tested them all and have some great thoughts. You can buy this brand on their website and on Ulta. I had gotten the Get Silky Breast Exfoliating Stick. Incredible. I really like this because I got a lot of underboob sweat throughout pregnancy and even since. Like, my hormones are still a little jacked. so that's great. Then the Get Sassy Under Boob Deodorant works very nicely as well. That was really helpful in the summertime. And then the Get Sprung Stretch Mark Oil. I'm really terrible at using oil. I really enjoyed that one. I felt like it sunk in pretty quickly. It did leave a little bit of oily residue, but not terrible. I don't feel like it stained any of my pajamas or anything. So really nice products from Maylis. And those are my thoughts on all of the things that I picked up a year ago. And I would love to hear your thoughts if you guys have tried these. And I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.